What's up, guys? I wanted to talk about the grind because recently I've been contemplating if it's even worth it, right? Because I've been seeing people of my age or even younger having long lasting relationships, expecting their first child, yada yada, having it all, while me doing the best I can or giving it my all and not achieving anything. So, where's the problem, right? I believe that I found myself in this situation not entirely by my fault, but I definitely contributed to the outcome. But that's because I didn't know any better. People don't realize, but what your parents do for you yields like exponential returns for your life and how it develops over time. It compounds. The truth is that my parents never did much for me. They did the bare minimum, if even that. And more of the negative things, they really made me to hate myself, devalue myself, like everything wrong that I had to learn to unlearn, or you know what I mean. Just forget, because it was harming me the way I wanted to be and I needed to be to live my life to the fullest, to the best of my abilities. The way they groomed me was to just do what I'm supposed to do, neglect my personality, my values, my character, and just be another, talentless loser. But I knew that I had more in me. I knew I was capable of much more. But that's something they didn't even care about. They didn't even like to see. Whenever I did something good, they never praised me. They never, got me to do something that I would become good at. Just another, I don't know. It is just parenting done wrong, man. And then also it's the issue is that the way my parents are, they don't have many friends or good people they want to be friends with. Because a reasonable person would see how they are and they would tell to themselves, I don't need to go through this, I'm good. And they would disassociate. But the ones that stuck around, those were the biggest backstabbers, the biggest rats, right? Whenever they can get something, from a person, they would stuck around. And they saw that my parents aren't very bright in a lot of things, maybe all things. So they stuck around so they could abuse or, exploit if they could. Because they were like naive and stuff, still are, to a lot of things. But then there's me. And this was my biggest lesson for life. That I trusted the wrong people. I paid for my trust to my parents. I know it's what you were supposed to do. And I did everything I thought I was supposed to do, which was trusting my parents. But it crippled me so much. It messed up my life so bad. And that was a tough lesson. Be careful who you trust, where you put your trust. Not only who, but also what. Ideas, ideologies, information, but the harshest are the people, man. I trusted the wrong people over and over to know that I should be careful with my trust. It's like a sacred thing that you possess, your trust. And if you put it in the wrong things or people, you'll pay the highest of prices. That's what I truly, observed throughout my life. That the highest prices are paid for your trust. Trust in the wrong things. And I trusted the wrong people, which were my parents. I'm paying to this day. I'm paying the debt. Like it's crazy. It messed up my life so much. And I'm trying to get out, but dude, there's only so much. Like, it's going slowly, but I don't know, man. And then you see people not having to try at all, not having to think about life too much, and they have it all. Unlike me, I'm, learning about everything myself, learning the truth just to be able to live better. And I'm still not getting the results of someone who doesn't try at all, or has it all handed to them on a silver platter, while me, I'm like, crawling for breadcrumbs just to be able to, grow up someday. I think there is a reason for this, right? But I don't know, man. It seems endless, but it shouldn't be. In the end, we all meet the truth. We all get to meet the truth, whether you like it or not. But if we meet with the truth regardless of our circumstances, then why am I suffering like this? Why am I not allowed to live, right? It's as if I wasn't allowed to surpass a certain level. I don't know, man. Why is this happening to me? But am I ever gonna reach the point where I can be truly at peace, or be at ease, at least a little bit more than I am right now, stressed as heck, having to deal with things myself, barely making it, like surviving. There's a difference between living and surviving. I feel like I wasn't given a fair chance. Yeah, I messed up a lot of things in my life. A lot of things. Chances. But that's because I wasn't prepared. I didn't know any better. I wasn't raised, guided. And then, you know what plays the biggest role for your life? It's networking. Like your social circle. It plays such a big role. And if you don't belong anywhere, if you are an outcast, then why would people bother getting to know you or deal with the potential dangerous stranger. I believe that this knowledge would help me improve my life, but it might have been a waste of time. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. But one might say that I'm perfect the way I am, with the imperfections. Still, I make a lot of mistakes to be able to learn from them, right? But maybe I'm still maturing, and I need to get through all this suffering to become who I'm supposed to become, to really fulfill my potential. If I'm not one of the greatest, then yeah, this is crazy. I don't know, man. Yeah, guys, we are social beings. If you have nobody in your life, you're gonna be miserable. And I believe I'm not an antisocial person. I was just groomed, or I was just conditioned to live like this. While I used to be very social as a kid. I still am deep down somewhere, but the life that I lived has imprinted on me, and I feel like I lived a life of yeah, I feel like I wasn't given a proper chance to live my life. Just cleaning up a mess after someone else. That's how I feel.